We are live. My name is Alan Roberts. I'm here for Evening Rants. Mark is busy on meetings, I believe, but we might be together again tomorrow or sometime Tuesday or Thursday next week. Also have Jewcast tomorrow during the day. Cannot wait. Going to be a good time. But today, I just wanted to talk really quickly about David Danna and his weight loss cash in. Like, now, here's my thing, right? I know this is probably going to make a few people perturbed. I wanted to state for the record, my opinions are my opinions only. I'm not speaking for anybody associated with me at all. This is Alan Roberts saying that I think Dave Danna fattened himself extra quite a bit and pre-filmed his footage at a max weight to try to overemphasize what a weight loss journey would be to make money. So that's my take, by the way. And this is nothing against Dave Danna. I think that it was, probably, beneficial because he has all this extra footage of him showing himself ridiculously, like, fat. That's the thing. Like, I understand that everybody wants to have a little bit of a hero complex, especially for somebody like Dave. Okay, he was this fat kid, everything like that. Kind of pathetic. Everybody kind of can, in today's society can somewhat relate to that because we got a lot of pathetic people. But, and then he has his story. Arnold Schwarzenegger even helps him. But there's a lot to the story that I'm wondering why he's still doing the grift. And honestly, Dave, if you're listening to this, I am the best weight loss coach in the country, if you ask me, especially helping morbidly obese people get to healthy weights and build healthy lifestyles. So I'd help you, but you would need to actually fess up to a few things and make it more realistic of what's going on. You see, on his own Instagram, which we can pull up right here, on his own Instagram, Dave has that he is, life is good. Dave is fat, which, yes, you are. And my take on this is that's how you're going to identify, and that's your character, and that's the thing that you're going to be famous for, and you're going to keep leaning into it, right? I think that that's the important aspect that I think many people may not understand about what's going on with you. Like, I definitely think that you kind of set yourself up to be the dopey, kind of cool little fun guy, and his life has changed a lot since he started losing weight in I think it was 2020 something. Oh, hang on. I have that right here. We got that right here. Yeah, this is from, no, that's September 20th, 26th of 2023. That's 15 months in. So 5 months before September is April. So the April before of 2022, that's when he started his weight loss journey. But then again, we go back to his page and it says he's down 139 pounds. But I have this one's here from October 31st of 2023, and it's 16 months and it says he's down 131. So 16 months in, he's down 131 pounds in October of 2023. And now he's down 139 pounds. So you've lost 8 pounds in the last 580 some days. That's and this is no shit here. This is another reason why I think Dave's kind of not super truthful with how he represents himself. Because that's like a 48 calorie deficit a day. You on your Instagram almost every morning, and on your X almost every morning, post a picture of the alarm clock at 4:30, let's get it, you're going to the gym. You profess to go work out a lot, right? So being in the 280 pound range and working out daily, you'd be eating somewhere around, even if, let's say it's not daily, let's say it's 4 days a week that you get to work out, right? You're burning an average of 3,200 calories a day. So that means if you're only losing 8 pounds, working out 4 days a week from, how many months ago is that? 580 some days. It's 580 some days. My brain works weird. Hang on one second. I think I got it on Grok. Yeah. Okay. So it's like 581 days. But it's a 48 calorie deficit from like 3,200 calories, or even if it's 3,000 calories, like you're eating 2,900 calories as a guy that's supposedly trying to lose weight because he's about to have a baby. I'm not buying it. You know, like I'm absolutely not buying it. So that means to me that in the last 2 years, when you've talked every single day about like the fight and getting at it and working hard, dude, you're overeating. Like clearly, we have eyes, we can see, we can do math. Some of us have written best-selling books about this. You're clearly overeating, like, very clearly. Like, it's very good that you haven't gotten injured, because if you are working out as much as you say you are, if we are to believe you, which I'm going to have to say I'm 50-50 on it, if we believe you that you're working out as much as you say you are, you should be losing a lot of weight. If you're eating even like 2,300 calories a day, you would be dumping weight. You'd be something in close to 1,000 calorie deficit a day. Approximately that's approximately like 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds a week. And you're not close to that. So you're clearly not being truthful with yourself, your audience, stuff like that. And I understand, like, you may have gotten locked in this, like, oh shit, now people are looking at me for like inspiration stuff, so it'd be inspirational. Like, but you're not really being super honest. You just stopped weighing yourself in. Like, you just don't share your weight weigh-ins anymore. I don't even know if you are. I do think that I heard that you were focusing more on mental health, but you're fat, bro. You're not going to be mentally healthy. It's not mentally. How mentally healthy is it of you to work out every day, supposedly, or 4 days a week, supposedly, and an effort to get healthy, but then still overeat to the point where you don't achieve any weight loss? Like, if you got injured and couldn't work out, you'd likely gain weight on the food you're eating right now. Like, because it's like a 50 calorie deficit average a day for you for the last almost 2 fucking years, like a year, like 8 months or something like that. And you're not in any way controlling your food, it seems like. That's the problem. It all the time, whenever these people start these weight loss journeys, they always show themselves working out really hard and everything like that. But the truth is, weight loss should be rather boring, right? Weight loss shouldn't be this flamboyant thing. You have enjoyed food so much, you need to understand that you need to eat for enjoyment, yes, but sustenance. You should like all the food you eat, but it shouldn't be this glamorous thing. Like, you're losing weight because you were fat. We shouldn't make it into some like, woohoo! Like, we should make it into like, okay, we need to encourage and help these people, but we don't need to like flaunt, like be like super cheerful. Like, this guy lost 131 pounds or 139 pounds from 420, even though I'm going to show you some stuff here in a second that makes me believe that he actually fattened himself to that, but on purpose. But you shouldn't think of yourself as mentally healthy if you're still eating in a way that's keeping you big like this, bro. Like, you're not actually working on mental health. That's not true. Working on mental health is working on not being fat. And nobody can even argue that point. Obesity and being chronically inflamed has been shown to increase depression, anxiety, trigger bipolar episodes so much. People, it's ridiculous how society has gotten this thing where we're trying to still pretend that obesity is in any way healthy. It's a death sentence, and it's a complete disproportionate burden on our society. We need to fix it right now. And in a way we do that is we start holding some people like Dave here kind of accountable. Like, I feel like I've been slacking a little bit and doing stuff like this. But Dave, if you were really on a weight loss journey, you would be posting your food. You would be posting your weigh-ins. I suggest you not be on the weight loss journey. I suggest you stop trying to be the inspirational Dave about the gym and everything like that, talking about how Arnold Schwarzenegger helped you a couple years ago every damn day, every single goddamn motherfucking day, every day, day in and day out, day. Like, it's on all over your fucking, like, I did a little bit of research on his Instagram. It's like, if the pinnacle of your existence is working out with a guy that basically slapped the fucking American people in the face by saying "fuck your freedom." It's maybe move on, but just a suggestion. But let's go to some of the other aspects of this. Again, this is from him. This is I see some online talking about how it is downhill after 30. There's 2 months left this year. I turned 31, so he's like 31, 32. So it's even, dude, you got to get this done. Lose the rest of the weight. Stop fucking around, because you're fucking around. I mean, this is complete fuckery. Got that, and this is what I wanted to show. This one. I can't play it. Okay, so this is his day one at the gym. Okay, so no more fast food, blah, blah, blah. Is this and I love how he's showing the food now, and I love the workouts. These are not actually necessarily what the things I was talking about, but I did think it was important to show him how he made sure to record every minute of this. Every single minute. Oh, and now in 2025, he is still fat, and he's going to be a dad. I hope that you being fat, I hope that you being fat and also becoming a dad, I hope this has spurred you to actually try to start losing weight again, because you're clearly not. You're clearly not. Who films themselves like this? Who films themselves like that? Like, what was the purpose of him filming himself like this before? So it's 4:20, day one at the gym. So you're gonna film yourself, gut hanging out, legs spread, eating like a fucking sloppy pig? Like, who films themselves like that? Like, somebody that wanted that footage. That's who. Like, you wanted that footage to show in disparity to your new healthy change. I see you, motherfucker. I see you. I see exactly who the fuck you are. I really do. I see exactly who you are. Now it makes a little more sense now. It really does. Give me 1 second. So this is just from the other day, my journey of 1,000 miles. Him waddling, eating. Okay, good. Arnold's necessary. It's the same footage over and over again. So, no weigh-in, which is weird. Weird, Dave. Let's see. Here's a couple. Oh yeah. Let's. Who films themselves like this? Who films themselves eating and doing that with their fucking stomach hanging out of a shirt way too small for them? Who films themselves like that? No, you can't tell me that this doesn't look theatrical, right? Right? Like, it's the same fucking footage over and over and over again. This is a fucking gimmick. This is a fucking business. I fucking see you, Dave. I see you, dude. I see you. I really... Yeah, who films themselves like that? Who puts that shirt on? Who buys themselves that fucking shirt to put on like that, and then films themselves with their belly hanging out, flapping their fucking belly, that's even close to anybody that's thinking about fitness? What purpose would you have of filming yourself like that beforehand? I'm not buying it. I think he did this shit. I'm not saying you weren't a fat fuck, Dave. I'm not taking that away from you, because apparently I mean, I think Dave purposely fattened himself. I think got away from him a little bit from his normal, probably everyday life of being 280 fucking pounds, 290 fucking pounds. And it got away from him a little bit. So he just went for it and said, hey, I'll make money off this. I'll just glutton myself for a while, fatten myself up, and then lose weight from there. And I'll make sure I have a bunch of footage showing myself being a complete sloppy fat ass, like embarrassing ass footage that nobody would normally take. Yeah, he also has his shorts really low just to make it look even worse. Exactly. Like, I'm sorry, but look at it. I mean, who films themselves eating from a fucking can of SpaghettiOs in their office chair? Who fucking films themselves doing that? What fat ass do you know films themselves eating like that? Unless they're making money off of the food content, unless they're making money, gluttoning themselves. Who else films themselves like this? This dude, I'm sorry, dude. Like, Dave, the more footage of you I watch, the more it looks like you staged this shit to me and just got lucky in the algo. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like you staged most of the weight loss and you made sure you had the, like, really good footage to make it seem that show a really good disparity. Like, look at the, like, you telling me he's not sticking his belly out extra far in this on purpose? Maybe not, actually, because he is a super fat fuck. But look, this is how it started. Who films themselves doing this? Like, who films themselves doing this? And then 2022 hit. And then it's 2022. And then here's Arnold. I mean, what the fuck? Every single time? Every single time. Let's see. To play devil's advocate, you record yourself like that and keep it to yourself to fuel your anger, to motivate you. This clearly isn't the case. It's not. I understand what you're saying, and I'm not arguing with you, bro. But he very clearly, and to me, very clearly, he did this to stage this shit, like, super clearly in my mind. Like, but I hear what you're saying. But I don't think that's the case. I'm happy. Like, and here's the thing, right? Like, Dave Danna. And I'm going to start, whenever I lose respect for somebody is normally when I fuck with their name. So Dave Danna, I do hope you lose the rest of the weight, dude. You're going to be somebody's father. I hope you start taking life fucking seriously instead of just trying to grab likes and clicks. Because what you did to yourself damaged you. And you know it did. And that's sad that you would damage yourself to try to get social media famous, because it is very apparent to me that while I'm not saying you did not go on a weight loss journey, I'm saying you went on a fatten yourself up before the weight loss journey in order to get footage to have a greater disparity for your weight loss journey. That's what I'm saying. It appears very evident to me, and I'm sorry if I am completely 100% wrong and you could somehow prove it. I don't think you can, because no, like, even if, like, I just don't understand why you do that. Like, why you would film yourself that way. And it's still the same algorithmic Arnold helped me blah 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 bullshit every single day, plus the admitted lack of progress in the last 580 some days, man. Like, you're not taking your health seriously. You're not taking any of your weight loss seriously, that's for sure. And you can't possibly say you're taking your mental health seriously if you're not taking your weight loss seriously, because you're a morbidly obese man that once ate himself, for some reason, whatever reason, to 420 pounds. You should consider yourself an addict when it comes to food, unless you faked it, of course. But I'm going to say, even if you did fake it, you likely have some sort of food problem now, because you ate like a fucking pig on a trough for a long time to get yourself up to 420 pounds. You should cut this shit out. You're going to be somebody's fucking parent. You are going to be somebody's father. You are close to a 300-pound man that has been over 420 pounds and you're in your 30s, your T levels are probably like 12. And no shit, bro, you've already damaged your body. You are about to have a kid. So they'll be 18 when you would be 50 if you make it. So instead of you trying to do whatever you can do to make sure you stay Dave Danna, I fucking can't stand that. Stop that fucking shit, dude. You look like a fucking dork. But anyway, you are going to have to choose between either being that goofy ass fucking character that you built up in Dave Danna or trying to, actually get healthy and be there for your fucking kid if you can make it. Because that's where it's at, dude. You're a 30-some-year-old man who is morbidly obese and has been morbidly obese for a long time, and you still are what would be considered super morbidly obese. Like, viscerally too, like the worst kind. Like, you still obviously eat a lot of ultra-processed foods. You still obviously eat a lot of bread and stuff like that. I can tell by looking at you, by looking at your recent pictures. Like, this is not me just saying this. Like, let's take a look if we really need to, still visceral. And who films themselves eating like this? He's eating Nutella with a spoon and filming himself. Whatever. I don't believe you. So right here, that is 6 hours ago. You're still waist to height ratio, viscerally obese, dude. You need to fucking get going. No shit. So start taking your health seriously, dude. I really hope you do. If you're a Dave Danna fan and I've somehow bursted your bubble, sorry to show you the reality, but I have a hard time believing that Dave started this weight loss thing organically or with the intention of, it being the healthiest journey. I think he wanted to be the most successful social media journey. And Dave, if you want to change this, start losing weight again and being transparent. I personally suggest that nobody should be a weight loss, social media entity, because then you get rewarded for negative context. Like, when you fail, Dave, people are going to be very, very, very harsh on you. And when you let down the people, because you're going to let down this audience of people you built up, because you're clearly fake to me. But when you do let them down, they're going to be vicious to you. But you're still going to try to beg them on and egg them on. Because very frankly, dude, like, the problem with social media and people that go on weight loss journeys, if they all of a sudden start to regain and the audience gets upset with them for some reason, they get monetarily rewarded for the negative interaction. So, and oftentimes a lot more than the positive interactions. Like, a lot of times they get a lot more views because that algorithm shoots that up. Like, if Dave Danna were to all of a sudden start doing mukbangs of Burger King, he would probably make tons and tons and tons of money. I hope that, even though I think he's a dishonest person, because I don't think he honestly started this thing with the intention of, I need to change my life. I think it was, I'm going to fatten myself up to make it disparity and then change my life type thing. But, like, if you would start eating like that, it would make him more money. It's a negative feedback loop. That's why I suggest nobody actually does it, because even when they fail, they start getting monetarily rewarded. So getting monetarily rewarded for failure when it comes to something to your health is extremely unhealthy. So I suggest you not do it at all. Like, not do the whole journey at all. Like, stop talking about your weight. Stop talking about all that shit, because you're clearly not taking it seriously. Otherwise, you would have lost more weight. Because if you were taking it very seriously because you're about to be somebody's parent, you should be losing weight, and you're not. You've lost like 8 pounds in the last 580 days. That's not a lot for a 280-pound man, So, dude, I wish you nothing but the best, but I really don't know what to say besides that. Like, I mean, I actually like the guy. I reached out to the guy. I mean, I'll be fully honest. When he first started out, I reached out to the guy like, hey, let's do this. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation, blah, blah, blah. I think he was scared to talk to me because, I'm me. But, and so I did reach out to him years ago, but then I checked back up on it because Royce from Revenge of the Sis, posted like, hey, he doesn't post his weigh-ins anymore. And I checked it out, like, dude, this all seems wildly inorganic to me. Like, wildly. It's just sad. Sad. So hang on a second. This is, I think people enjoy the failure. It's like fat acceptance. If you fail, you're just like them. Yep. I would agree with that. Brentley G fails consistently, and his audience still cheers him on and lets him believe he's doing better than he is. It's kind of sickening and doesn't help the person at all. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. His size means his baby is at higher risk of asthma, diabetes, plus count. I know it's something that we don't take seriously in our society, but we absolutely should. So. Also, we have more and more research showing how much the father's health and lifestyle prior to conception affects the pregnancy and baby's health. That's why you'll find yourself a fucking athletic person, you know? We have a societal mental health disease of a need for attention. I would agree with that. 100%. I would agree with that. It's insightful. I would agree with that. All right, folks. Well, this has been Evening Rants. Thank you very much, folks. I will be back tomorrow evening, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you all there. My name is Alan Roberts. Thank you for tuning in. God damn.
The Holy Trinity Bundle isn't just about weight loss. It's about empowering you to find your healthiest, happiest self. Let's talk about what's in the bundle and how it caters specifically to our needs. First, we got Ember, which is not just any fat burner. It's also going to boost your mood, your energy levels, while also suppressing your appetite. And if you're worried about it being too strong, you can split the tablet in half to tailor its impact. Next, we have Alchemy NCT, which turns the carbs that you eat into energy and not fat. Yes, energy, not fat. This is our way of making sure that the meals that you eat contribute positively to your weight loss journey. And girls, we all know that we want that. And finally, no morbidity. This one's my favorite because it works while you sleep. It burns fat and controls those nighttime cravings without any stimulants, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Try it out and feel the genuine difference. Here's to new beginnings and real results.